Hello. Sometimes spontaneously I look up the clock and I see that we're almost exactly at time for one of the rites, and so that sort of pulls me together and makes me think that I should be doing one. So tonight, of course, in my time zone, it's about 11 minutes after midnight, and I thought it would be nice to do a little recognition of the midnight rite. So for those with me, I appreciate it. And in any case, we will go ahead and do that with a little extra material on dream incubation, and who knows what else we'll end up covering. So thank you for being here. Honor to you, Isis, the shining one whose brilliance covers the earth, the eternal light who brings life, growth, and healing to those who seek the answers to their dreams. Fill my spirit with your radiance. All adoration is given to you, Isis, the great mistress of the holy house. And we have a special invocation of directions written by Lady Lorian, and this is coming from her book of different ways of honoring the directions, which I'm completing for her. It was one of the last projects that she was working on. And this is the honoring for goddesses to bring dreams. To the east, may we ask the goddess Ma'at to bring us dreams that will inspire us and bring new life into our waking hours. To the south, may we ask the goddess Sekhmet to bring us dreams that will enhance our passions for love and creativity in our waking hours. To the west, may we ask the goddess Hathor to bring us dreams that will give us the wonders of intuition and divine beauty in our waking hours. To the north, may we ask the goddess Isis to bring us dreams that will invoke magic that will create everything we would wish for in our waking hours. Yes, dreams can foretell the future, can give us guidance, can be signals to beware of signs to follow. Pay attention to your dreams and be amazed at how they fit into your life. And now we'll do Lorian's Midnight Song, which is a little bit different than my Goodnight Goddess. Maybe we'll do that later anyway. It is midnight. Time to go to bed and dream. Dreams are never what they seem. You must dwell on what they mean. It is midnight when you wake up at sunrise. Take the time to analyze, for your dreams are very wise. It is midnight. It is midnight. It is midnight. And in preparing yourself for a night filled with good dreaming, Lady Lorian suggested to do the evening reflection. Now, many of us who join in for us when we do the noon rite at the small temple each day know about the daily reflection, where we use the mirror and we say 3 words and so on. This is a little bit different. This is just for you and just as you're going to sleep. And she writes, take a moment before going to sleep. Place a glass of fresh water at your bedside along with fragrant herbs to calm the body, relax the mind, and invite your dreaming spirit and guides to come forward. Let go of all the entanglements and worry of your day. Release them with the breath of Isis. And as many of us know, the breath of Isis that Lady Lorian prescribes is to breathe in on inner sanctum, where you feel the energy of the air going into your body, and breathe out on infinite space, which is when your breath leaves your body and connects with the entire universe. So you're breathing in and breathing out with a little pause in the middle. And she always recommended doing this 7 times, and since it's late at night. I think that's a good practice for tonight. So I will do the talking and you may do the breathing. I'll do some breathing too. Don't worry, I'm not planning on passing out, at least not yet. All right, let us begin. Inner sanctum of infinite space. 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 And this should calm and connect you with everything. And here's a prayer for dreaming that Lady Lorian put together. I don't think she wrote it personally. It sounds like it's drawn from several other sources. It's possibly the work of Lady Zarita. I'm not sure, as it's not indicated in this document that I found when she did a night in the temple for dream incubation, and there were cots laid out in a circle in our grand temple, and everyone participated and slept there the whole night. So this is the prayer, though. Honor to you, Isis, the keeper of the sacred portals of the great dream temples, the sanctuaries of revelation and inspiration. Fill my spirit with strength. Honor to you, Isis, protectress of your disciples in the dream temples of vision and healing. Fill my spirit with compassion. Honor to you, Isis, the oracle of revelation in the innermost part of my heart, the greatest one of powerful pronouncements. Fill my spirit with divine wisdom. Honor to you, Isis, guardian of sleep, goddess of dreams, bringer of visions. Awaken me in the dreams of the past and bring them into the present, that I may utilize them in the future. And here's a little bit on historical dream temples, because dreams were a very important part of ancient Egyptian practice and of the temples of Isis in particular. Thousands of years ago, temples of Isis practiced the healing therapy of dream incubation, which took place in a special section of the temple. A person suffering from an illness which standard cures did not help would go to the temple and ask to be cared for there. Under the guidance of the priestesses or priests, the patient would follow a strict daily regimen, sleep within the temple, and wait for a dream from the goddess Isis, which would reveal the method of cure to the sufferer. Others would come spend time sleeping in the temple to solve problems or make very important decisions. Some of the ingredients and elixirs given were made from lettuce, mint, cinnamon, mugwort, valerian, and honey. Now, certainly in modern practice, mugwort and valerian are both admired for their effects on dreams and their power to help induce a peaceful and natural sleep. So, I wish you all very good dreams tonight. I hope that this will help you get into that state. And I also wanted to share just a little something that I found, which I'm really excited about. I'm almost knocking down a sistrum, which is a common occupational hazard around here. There's usually a sistrum ready at hand. And I wanted to share this particular book. Those of you who know me know that I'm very much in love with Isis. I have not so much time with Osiris, and it's always struck me as a lack just in my priestesshood and my practice. And I wanted to point out this unusual book. This was created for a display at the Minneapolis Institute of Art. It's a translation from, I believe, French originally, and it went along with an exhibit of many of the things that they found in the waters off of Alexandria and other locations along the coast of Egypt. I got this book, and by the publication date, I got it about 6 months after it came out, but I found it at a Goodwill, and because it was a paperback, they gave it to me for $1. And it's really one of the most beautifully created books I've ever seen on Osiris. The information is excellent. There are, these huge fold-out, multi-fold pages showing images of Osiris. This is Osiris awakening after he has been resurrected, just as he is coming back into himself. And so it's a gorgeous book, and I highly recommend it. And it goes very carefully into a lot of the rites of Osiris in a beautiful way. And so I'm finding myself resonating with Osiris much more because of this book. So I wanted to share that with you. If you've ever had that same issue that, Isis is very easy and accessible, but Osiris is maybe not so much, I think this can be helpful to you. So it's Osiris, Egypt's Sunken Mysteries by Flammarion is the publisher, Flammarion. Don't know if you can see that. And the MIA is the Minneapolis Institute of Art, where this exhibit was. I got this about a year and a half ago, and I really value it. And so I am sharing that with you tonight. What I also want to share with you is tomorrow, of course, is Sunday. So we are doing our usual Zoom and Facebook Live Sunday service. The usual Sunday scrolls will be at 3, but at 4 p.m. we're devoting some special time to prayers for peace and healing and protection. And we're going to have a number of speakers. This is a free event. So please, if you can come for Sunday Scrolls at 3 and for this special event to bring in more peacefulness into everyone's lives and to all places, please do come and participate. It will be on both Facebook Live, on the Isis Oasis Sanctuary page, not my personal page such as this, but the Isis Oasis Sanctuary Facebook page, and it will also be on Zoom. And the Zoom number is 775-157-2844. I think I actually have that written down in a nice, clear, big form. If you want to join us, that will be at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time tomorrow, with our Sunday Scrolls at 3 p.m. So you can join us using this number. So I'm just going to hold it up there if somebody's scrambling to write it down. It's Zoom at 775-157-2844. 3 o'clock for our Sunday Scrolls and 4 o'clock for our special service on peace. All right, and if anyone has any comments, questions, or anything else, I can see them as they go by over here. In any case, I'm very happy for all of those that joined me tonight, and many times these are seen over the course of the day because, of course, it's not midnight everywhere right now. There's 23 other time zones on the planet. And if there's anything that you want me to cover or talk about that you'd like to see me do some programming on, please let me know. I find that very inspirational. And while it's somewhat hard to find positive things out of this pandemic, I have enjoyed the fact that, we've been all kind of forced to learn to communicate in this new and more direct way. I used to think I wanted to do more, video and things, but I hadn't actually gotten over that bump of effort to do so until now. And the fact that you are enjoying listening and that you continue to check in with me is wonderful, and I'm so happy about that. And I hope that what we are doing as a temple and what I'm doing here with you is a comfort and helps us all get through this strange time as well as we possibly can. And so, unless there's some questions or something else coming in, I'm going to go ahead and wish you a very, very good night, a very peaceful sleep. May you explore all the dream pathways that you wish as safely and with interesting things and interesting insights growing out of this night's rest. Goddess bless you all, and I will be back to talk with you again soon. Good night. Isis bless.